What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for OddsShopper.com, back again with my no house advantage picks in the NBA for Friday, February 24th. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, because you don't want to miss these plays. Do you know why? Because if you missed yesterday's video, you wouldn't have got that right there. 4 for 4. Look, we got a free square with Ja Morant. That's fine. We didn't get free squares on the others. They just look downright good, and all you had to do was watch the video and tail to get them. 4 for 4, printing money. We're running it back once again. We'll talk a little bit later about how you can sign up at No House Advantage, but I think we just need to get into it. First picks now. Starting it off in Houston, my favorite pick of the day. We're going to Jabari Smith. We're taking his points prop. The line is set at 13.5, and I've got him north of 17 points for today. This one seems really easy to me. Let's just start with the easy stuff. There is no Kevin Porter Jr. today. There's no Jalen Green to take any shots. Eric Gordon got shipped out during the trade deadline. Jabari Smith is playing north of 30 minutes pretty regularly before the break. I don't know why they would take their rookie and somehow not play him at this point. So 30 plus minutes of Jabari Smith. We see him get a usage bump when those guys are off the floor. I don't really see a reason why that wouldn't continue. He's got the keys. He and Şengün are going to take this team over when those guys are out. So 13.5 for Smith today, light work. Get this one in immediately. It's my favorite prop on the entire card. It's not close. Next up, for my second prop, we're looking at Anthony Edwards, and I don't even need his scoring. I'm looking at his rebounding prop. The line is set at 5.5. I got him at 6.8. I checked out our tools. They're in line, and that's what I'm liking to do. I put out my stuff. I look at our tools, see if they're in agreement, and then I move forward, and we're in agreement here. And I think this one's just easy. It's very easy to explain in one way. The Charlotte Hornets are not a very good basketball team, and their offense is quite poor. Even if they do have guys that seem like they're good offensive players, I believe they're 29th in effective field goal percentage. They're just simply going to miss a lot of shots. I think the opportunities for Anthony Edwards to just soak up a couple defensive rebounds are there for you in spades. Don't be surprised. If you could, I'd be very interested in betting double props for Anthony Edwards to see if he can maybe get upwards of 10. Now you're going to get a big line for that. That's not what this video is for. We just need him to cross 5.5, and I'm more than a full rebound ahead of that mark. So Anthony Edwards over 5.5 rebounds. Next. This one hurts my soul just a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of him in general, which is probably a controversial take, but I don't feel good taking an under on a fellow Josh. I just feel like us Joshes need to stick together, and I'm not doing the best part that I can here. But the line is set at 17.5, and I just don't agree with it. I got him at 15.7, so interesting flip-flop of those numbers. He's not an efficient scorer. He doesn't get to the line at all. That's really the only thing that the Suns defense isn't great at. They do put people on the line a lot, but I don't think Giddey gets that benefit. I just don't trust his efficiency here. We're getting 1.5 points less than what the line is. More than that, actually. Would I be surprised if Josh Giddey scored a bunch? No, not at all. He's got some talent in there. I don't think it's the same sort of talent that everybody else sees, but for today specifically, for this matchup, especially for OKC on a back-to-back, I think he's just a little bit over projected. So we're going to take the under on Josh Giddey's points at 17.5. Now, before I go any further, we sort of just need to talk about how you guys should sign up at No House Advantage. I've got two major reasons why you should do that. One, if you make a deposit using the link in the description of this video, or if you use the promo code STOCHASTIC, which you see on the screen, top banner and bottom banner, if you do that, they're going to give you $100 on your first $100 deposit. If you put in 75, you're going to get a little bit less. You're going to get 75, but up to $100. Take advantage of that offer. You can double your bankroll right out of the gate. Here's the real reason that you should do it, because free money is fantastic. But if you head to stochastic.com, we have No House Advantage projections for you for free. They just exist. You can go ahead and look at our percentages for the props at No House Advantage and take whatever you would like to get. Highly recommend that you check it out. Head on over to Stochastic to do that, but sign up using the link in the description. Get yourself up to $100 on that first deposit. An absolute no-brainer. Just think if you did that yesterday and put that down on my first video, you'd have significantly more money right now. And finally, we are closing this out with another guy that I'm not really fond of, and that's Tyler Herro. But today, we're taking his over. The three-pointer line is set at 2.5. I would like to go over that number for a couple of reasons. One, we still have no Kyle Lowry around. I think that's a good thing for Tyler Herro. He's a guy that's playing around 36 minutes a night. But on the opposite end of this one, Giannis is not in for Milwaukee. That very clearly makes them not as good of a defense. They're more of like a slightly above average than an elite team when he's not around. Now, they do limit corner threes. That's not really Tyler Herro's bag. They do give up a lot of threes above the break, and I think that fits for Tyler Herro. I think he's in an interesting spot to get up a couple extra threes for today. I know Victor Oladipo is back, but I don't think anything is going to eat into Tyler Herro's minutes. Those shot attempts are going to be there today, particularly above the break. Now, are they more difficult threes? Absolutely. But I see no reason why Tyler Herro is not going to be able to take them. And in this spot, I think his line is a little bit lower than it should be. So we're going to cheer for Tyler Herro to make some threes tonight, over 2.5 of them, in fact. All right, everybody, the picks are in. You can see them on the screen over here, and you're going to notice something in this screenshot. From the time it took me to record this video until the time that I picked those picks, it was 10 minutes. That Jabari Smith points line has moved. While it was 13.5 and a no-brainer to me when we first looked at it, the line is up to 15.5, but you guys can see it. It's right over here on the screen. I'm still taking it at 15.5. Don't forget, I have his points prop at 17.2. Something that was a complete and utter, no doubt about it lock is still just a really good play. So I'm aware that the line moved. I didn't think that it was good to edit out the video and start it back over. I wanted you to see what I saw and let you know that the line was moving in our direction, but it's still a good line to grab. Those are the 4 plays. You see them on the screen. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, because if you want more No House Advantage plays, that's where you're going to find them. Good luck tonight.